Cancer, how are you doing, my divinely appointed one? How are you doing, my anointed one? I miss you too. I know, Cancer. Yes. Well, Cancer, listen, sweetie pie. April is gone. April is gone. The whole March and April was just freaking chaotic. Now, we're gonna get ready for May. Of course, yes, I do have a really, yes, I think I got the message prepared for you. I just feel like that, there is something about a specific person in your life having a major epiphany and a realization, and we're gonna find out and clarify to see what that's about. But because you are so divine, Cancer, and all of your readings have been like so super spiritual, let go, let God, this is just gonna be another confirmation, and we're gonna see also what is it that you can expect in May. Okay? All right, Cancer, I love you, so I'm getting ready for all of my other thousands of Cancers watching me right now. Cancer, how are you doing, my cutie patootie, looking all that yummy? You look so good, Cancer, when you just smile. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. I am your funny Armenian guy, and you are my cutie patootie, my peanut butter jelly sandwich. So Cancer, in this reading, we're going to take a look at your past, present, and future. And this is going to be your reading from May 5th to the 11th. I will see what is the main challenge here for you. I will clarify those, as well as good news. What is the good news? Your funny Armenian guy is here to serve and to slay. So I'm going to be serving the extended reading for free in this reading at the end of the video, where I'm going to take a look at the meaning behind this person's actions, or if there's anything that you need to know, whether you're dealing with a person, whether this is about some sort of a life event here. We're gonna see what happened, because I wanna give back to my beautiful community. So I will go a few more extra minutes to do the extended reading right in this video. So Cancer, let's see what's coming up for you. Wow. The Death card here, it says Angel of Transformation. A lot of you have been going through a major transformation in your life, especially since January up until this point. So, okay. Your challenge here is the Ace of Cups, which is Cancer in energy, and it says love at the bottom. And then you have your underlying energies here, Four of Cups. This is at the bottom of the deck, and it says indifference. So what this strongly means for me is that somebody here, dear Cancer, okay, and you have the Sun here. You could have dealt with a Leo, or you could be somebody that you have strong Leo in your birth chart. Whoever this person was, and then the Moon. Okay, so the Moon is right behind the Sun in tarot. That means that there was a very strong connection, duality between you and this person. Okay, polarity also. So we're gonna find out to see what this is about, but I am strongly feeling here, when I'm looking at the cards here, is like somebody is having a major epiphany, okay, to correct an action. So maybe they think it's too late. I don't know. We're gonna find out to see what that's about, because you also show up in the near future as the Chariot, which is one of my most favorite cards. This is the card of Cancer in tarot, so I really love this one. And then the Fool, a new beginning here. So let's see what this has to do a lot with you for the upcoming week, dear Cancer. Now you have the Ace of Cups here, and it's the challenge here, right? It is the challenge which is talking about, it says love. Your challenge here has to do a lot with whether you want to accept a love offer coming in your way from a person that you knew, or if this is going to be a new person. We're going to find out more. In the recent past, dear Cancer, you have the World card, the Six of Swords, and the Death. So the World here is talking about Angel of Success, but in general, this means actually, I feel like you moved on from somebody here in the past, or this person moved on from you. There was a transition that happened. The World card here is an ending, and it's telling me that something came to an end. And then the Six of Swords in the original tarot deck, when it comes out, I will show that it shows a woman on a body of water on a boat with her child, moving to another destination. So it was a major transformative phase for you, dear Cancer. And I'm strongly getting this has to do a lot with some sort of a spiritual awakening. I think that a lot of you were involved in a relationship, in a connection, which ultimately led you to have this epiphany. journey, this growth. And we're going to find out to see how that happened. In the present moment, dear Cancer, you have the Nine of Cups, blessings, the Hermit, Angel of Reflection, and Two of Cups, partnership. So from Ace of Cups to Two of Cups, in the present moment, a lot of you are doing a reflection, okay? With the Hermit here, I'm strongly getting here, this is a strong Virgo energy. You could be dealing with Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, mainly those cards here. I do strongly feel like, or it could be an Aquarius also. I don't know why I'm picking up an Aquarius as well. But there is a desire here to actually go after a relationship that's actually making you happy. And that has to be built on some sort of a foundation here because it says here a partnership, Two of Cups. So we're going to find out to see what this is about. This is a very positive energy. I feel like, you know, after this whole freaking Mercury Gatorade, I mean the Mercury retrograde being lifted off, now we're all ready for like new beginnings for us. So congratulations, dear Cancer. We're going to find out more. In the near future, you have the Chariot, which is you, the Page of Wands, and then the Fool. Beautiful energy here. The Chariot here, it says Angel of Guidance, which means your energy, you're moving forward. And then it says Page of Wands, ideas at the bottom. A lot of you are going to have a brand new beginning. And then you have the Fool here, an idea, a realization about a specific relationship, about a specific direction of your life that you want to head towards to. This is a very beautiful energy. Two major arcana cards, the Chariot and the Fool. You're basically putting the past behind you and you're heading towards a new direction for yourself, which is a really, really beautiful energy. So let's clarify your challenge without any further ado. Let's see what is the main, why is this the challenge here, or why is the Ace of Cups here as a main energy for my Cancers? For my cutie patootie Cancer, I want to stop right here and I just want to come closer to the camera because I feel like somebody here needs a hug. If you need a hug, I'm here for you. And I'm letting you know that the smile on your face looks so good. I want to remind you kindly, Cancer, you're chosen. You are chosen. You are divinely guided. And, you know, I mentioned it multiple times. You're somebody that's very intuitive. You're ruled by the moon. You rule the Venus, family, relationship, partnership, like that just brings everything. That's the core of the zodiac, family, relationships, right? And you rule that, Venus. You're somebody that's about commitment. You're somebody that's about love. So I don't know. I thank you for that. I just wanted to stop here and to say that. And you know, my Venus is in Cancer and I'm a quadruple Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury in Leo. And my North Node is in Scorpio. So these two dominant water placements in my birth chart definitely make me somebody who loves commitment, who loves monogamy, and is into romance, a romantic relationship. Without any further ado, there you go. I was just shuffling the cards and the moon flipped over the other way. Okay, it literally flipped the other way. This is you, as I was speaking of. You know your readings always get so supernatural. So I'm going to honor that and we're going to get into your reading here. So you could be also dealing with the Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Here is the most important thing for you, okay? The Ace of Cups here is a challenge for you. The reason why is because you know, you have been doing a lot of inner work, dear Cancer, a lot of realization. You're coming to a point to realize where you no longer want to accept anything less than what you deserve. Because in the past, you might have dealt with certain people who were kind of breadcrumbing you, excuse me. As you can see, this person is on their knees. They're like being breadcrumb, right? And you do have, let's be honest, because it's just you and I, and you know, we like to be very open here. I am sensing here some of you, my dear Cancers, have a lot of anxiety. Okay, there is some subconscious fears about a new love. And I think that the first question that comes into your mind is commitment and honesty. What if this person is not honest? What if this person is not actually, you know, in alignment with my goals? Because you're somebody that you already have raised your consciousness. Your consciousness, it's an illumination. The Hangman is about an epiphany, spiritual journey, and growth. You know, because you are, my dear Cancer, not just a sun that's like all about love, but what about spirituality? What about that aspect of my personal growth? So you're learning to, not learning, but you're allowing. It's about the art of allowing and the art of flow. Just to get into the flow and get rid of these fears that whatever happened in the past, it doesn't have to be your story. It was just a chapter in your book, dear Cancer. So in the recent past, I'm going to clarify the World card here because apparently something ended in the past. Could have been a painful ending here. So it's what did I say? I'm getting goosebumps here. This is the card of painful ending. Ten of Swords. You know how your reading, I'm getting goosebumps right now, literally. Your readings, the words come out of my mouth and the card comes out of my mouth at the same time. After your readings, I have to go and to sit and to process like what just happened because your reading just flows so beautifully. I'm getting teary-eyed right now. So something here ended, on like maybe you felt trapped in a situation, you were stabbed in the back, something was just very excruciating, debilitating, and painful for you, clarified by the Five of Cups and the Justice here. Disappointment, major disappointment here, things that just didn't work out for you. Something was also out of balance. There also some of you could have been involved with some sort of a financial issue. Maybe some of you were divorcing or have been considering about a divorce or separation. But it was a major disappointment that happened, okay? That's why the World card, this is the last card in Major Arcana, and this means an ending. Everything is coming to an end. Honestly, something that just literally caught my eye, dear Cancer, I must show you this. This is what your reading started off, the World card, right? This is the last card in Tarot. And the last card in the near future, right? Past, present, and future. This is the Fool, which is the beginning. This is the first card of the Major Arcana. So you are ending something and you're going through a process and you're having a brand new beginning. I've never in a million years that would have caught my attention, but I'm seeing the chronological synchronistic, if that's a word, order of your reading. Beautiful. 11:11 on the timer. So something was very painful, debilitating. This is very self-explanatory. I'm going to focus on the present moment and the near future mostly, but this is a very important energy here. Resolution, Six of Swords. Remember I was talking about a woman moving like on a body of water towards a new direction. So a lot of you started going into a different direction. A lot of you started going to, move to a more peaceful, tranquil and times where you no longer were tied up to a specific person, where you no longer were in this place of, getting breadcrumb with whoever you were with. This ultimately led you to a death process. Something died. Something, you started learning to let go of and detach yourself from, which I'm very proud of to hear. So it's a very beautiful energy. And then you have the Fool here jumping up again. The Fool here, your cards are like coming out, like the energy is just flowing so flawlessly today. The Fool here is about a new beginning. So in the present moment, I'm going to clarify the Nine of Cups. It says blessings, Three of Cups, and then Eight of Pentacles. I mean, the cards cannot lie, and your funny Armenian guy cannot make it up. I'm clarifying the Nine of Cups, dear Cancer, and it says blessings. So this is clarified by celebration, Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, working on your business, working on your money, and having a new beginning for yourself. So in this specific situation, you're completely focused on yourself. I do strongly feel like that you must have dealt with somebody who sabotaged this divine connection. A person that sabotaged this relationship, took you for granted, and they're in this regret right now. The reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of times when this shows up, when I see you doing so good, even after there was a painful ending, but you are still choosing Cancerian energy, celebrate. You're somebody, dear Cancer, that you smile to the stranger. You hold the door for somebody. You're very kind, and the universe sees that, and it's accumulated good karma that's coming into your way. It's calling retribution. So this person's realizing, energetically speaking, that they fumbled you and they're regretting, and this is something that they sabotaged and not you. So in the present moment, when it comes to your blessings, you are focused on career, money, financial success, financial abundance here. I am seeing here you making new friends, or maybe joining a new community. Maybe you want to go to a retreat, and basically this is about a brand new beginning for yourself. Now, there is a reflection that you are doing here. Let's clarify what the Hermit here is about with just one card. What is the Hermit here about for my Cancers? It's clarified by the Two of Wands. A lot of you could be wanting to relocate. I'm getting here travel plans. Maybe you're booking a trip, vacation. This person is living near the body of water. You could be living near a body of water, watching the ocean or the river or the lake by your window. And a lot of futuristic goals and plans that you have within your mind. So you're reflecting on your journey and on your path. You could be wanting to literally relocate, get a new home, or renovate your home, or do something for yourself. So let's talk about this partnership here. This could be this person wanting to come back, whoever sabotaged this connection, or you getting into a relationship with somebody. So let's clarify the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is clarified, dear Cancer, by the Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Pentacles. So a lot of you, and I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of you are having a hard time to move on from a connection that you have known from the past. You know, you do want reconciliation, you do want a new beginning, but there is something here that you are still recovering from, and I'm sending you a huge hug. You know, Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords is telling me that in the present moment, yes, everything is working out great for you. But deep down, I think, you know, just at the end of the day, you ask yourself a lot of questions. And there is a lot of reflection that you are doing. I think that you're also somebody that, you know, and I'm going to keep it honest, that you know, we're not here just to blame, oh, it was this person's fault. Maybe there was something that you might have done that you're realizing it was a pattern. It was some sort of a, you know, a childhood trauma or a trauma response to a specific situation, so you're taking accountability for it, which is great. So in the present moment, before you even head into a partnership here, you're going a little more deeper, into your healing journey here, because there is a chance here to reunite with somebody, but I don't see this happening like right away. This is more about your personal journey. You choosing yourself, you choosing, you know, your path and not settling for less here. Now let's see, where is it that you're headed to, because the Chariot here is headed towards a direction here. The Chariot is clarified by the Star, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. So after this hiatus, after this journey that you both have been going through, I do strongly feel like here that there is going to be some sort of communication coming in. The Eight of Wands here is about messages, communication coming. You know, it's like the nowadays 5G. Somebody here wants to communicate something with you, and you also are moving towards a direction where you're actually ready for family. The Four of Wands here is about family, marriage, commitment, engagement, proposal. So a lot of you could be getting proposed. A lot of you could be getting a new, you know, a message, text message from somebody telling you, hey, Cancer, can we move into this direction here? The Star card here is the card of Aquarius. Could be Aquarius, Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So many of you are wanting to move into a direction where there is stability. Home, you know, family, because that's what this is really important for you. Homey, very family-oriented sign as you are. So let's talk about the ideas here. What is the Page of Wands here is about? What is the Page of Wands here about? Let's clarify the Page of Wands for my Cancer. Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, dear Cancer, is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So a lot of you, besides this relationship, besides this connection that somebody's realizing, oh, that's the reason also, this is the reason why somebody's going to have a realization that they sabotage this divine connection. Here is why. First things first, you're somebody that you either have a business, you own a business. Pentacles in tarot, they represent money and wealth. Queen of Pentacles is somebody that she has her own money. She's very rich. She's focused on her business. She's focused on her career. When you energetically detach from a specific person and you don't put them on a pedestal, you don't treat them like a celebrity so that they don't treat you like a fan, you actually open up yourself to a new possibility of a lot of financial abundance too, because our attention is the most expensive currency. If it's constantly on a specific person, it gets dispersed, but you're actually pulling your energy back to yourself. You're actually empowering yourself, Cancer. That's why in the near future, Page of Wands here, you're gonna get like this boost of energy that's gonna allow you to realize that, you know what, my success is important for me, my career is more important for me, and I'm gonna focus on money. And Four of Swords here is you're not gonna specifically take any action towards this situation or towards this person. You're going to let it unfold organically. I don't see you chasing a person anymore. And that's a major growth here. That's the reason is that with the Fool here, you're actually going to have a new beginning for yourself. Let's clarify the Fool here. Let's clarify the Fool. This is about stepping into the unknown, dear Cancer. It's clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Tower. So this couldn't be any more accurate here. Tower here is representing if something is not working out in your life. And remember, Cancer, I'm gonna share this something with you. This is gonna resonate with most of you because I'm picking up on a huge community of Cancers. Everything you have been doing on your own, you just are exhausted. You are a go-getter, but you gotta drop some of the responsibilities off of your shoulders. You don't have to take care of every single person. You don't have to reach out to or get back to a lot of people. Fill your own cup, Cancer. it's been exhausting for you just to do everything on your own, your personal journey, your personal healing, taking care of people around you. So in the near future, this new beginning is going to require you, and I'm keeping it real, for some things to crumble down here. The tower is here. Some relationships, connections, people, toxicity is going to fall apart, fall out of your life, because you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is one of the most positive cards in tarot. It's destiny, it's luck, it's wealth, it's growth. The wheel actually is spinning in your favor. So that's also a lot of money coming in your way, a lot of financial success, a lot of abundance and prosperity headed towards your way. That's what the Fool is about. And the Fool, when you embark onto a new journey here, you know, it says innocence, angel of innocence here, but my dear Cancer, you already ended certain things in the past with the World card here. You are somebody that's very smart, and you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. So a major ending here, okay? So there is a choice here you're gonna make. Even if this person comes back and apologizes for sabotaging, you have a choice here to make whether you wanna take them back or not. The numbers came to my mind, 666. Let me know what 666 means for you. I want to take a look at that also later, but if you can share that with me. And you have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So your intuition is actually getting very much heightened about this decision and the direction of your life. Now, let's get into the extended here for the next few minutes. I want to go deeper to see what would your person tell you, what would be the hidden message from this person to Cancer in this specific situation. So it says, I wish I could take back my words. Somebody who might have, threw a fit. Somebody might have said some harsh things towards you, and they're regretting that, because these words are coming from a mouth of somebody who actually, it says, I regret lying to you. Somebody here might have been very deceptive towards you. They were not honest with you. So this is an energy, dear Cancer, of someone who is realizing that they sabotaged the connection with you. I wish things could be different. You know, somebody who is wishing things big time, as you can see here, because there was a real realization, that they sabotaged this connection, this divine counterpart. So let's see what is the messages of love here. What is the messages of love for my Cancers? Protected. You are safe and divinely guided, my dear Cancer. I mean, you know, there is only specific cards that are coming up for you because they have a strong meaning here. You are safe and you're divinely guided. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. And I did see on the other deck at the bottom, it did say I want to be more than friends. I didn't pull that up, but I don't know why this is a confirmation that I should really pull it up. But you could be dealing with somebody who with you just started as friends, and there was a lot of on and off, things ended, painful ending. Or you could attract a brand new person into your life. This I'm just trying to give the two storylines at least. That is going to start off with us just being friends and friendship here. 222 on the clock as I'm saying this. 2222. To just, embark onto a relationship here. And it says you have mastered the spiritual lesson here. A lot of you have embarked onto a journey, spiritual enlightenment journey, dear Cancer, where you've realized that you're not reacting to situations and to people the same way that you used to in the past. Now, let's get into your final advice here. And this person, the deepest meaning and the secret behind their actions, if I may share, is that they are sensing something really spiritual about you. They're coming to realize that, like, oh my gosh, actually Cancer is divinely protected and guided, and you might have even made this person feel like home. You made this person feel very special. So let's clarify, let's get the advice here. It's clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and then the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune here is twice. Action, departure, Angel of Destiny. So there is a choice here that you're going to make, dear Cancer here. As if you look at this, it says departure, action, and Angel of Destiny, right? So there is a decision here that needs to be made. Some of you could be wanting to depart, take an action, to depart, to remove yourself from this connection, and there's a tower moment that's happening. And then there is some of you that could, just want to take a hiatus from this person, and then try to see if they have done the work within themselves, and if they have changed, and if this relationship is in alignment with your goals, with your new self, because you're somebody that you're not the same person that people remember from years ago. You have evolved, you have transcended, you have transformed. This is your renaissance. This is the renaissance of your life. So the advice here is to make the choices that's best for you, because the luck is on your side. So make sure that you're not missing an opportunity here when it comes to also success and business. So my beautiful Cancer, I'm your funny Armenian guy. I'm here to slay and I'm here to serve. Let me know how the audio sounds with this new microphone. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.